Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. A fake to Achane, and now Willis. He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
3rd down and 9. Pistol snap to Willis. That is caught by Washington. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Zach Sealer. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Quarterback's having a hard time here early establishing any sort of rhythm. Fails to connect on the first down pass, then the ensuing play gets taken down for a sack. So offense is going to have to get better. Protection's going to have to get better.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Willis. He'll go right and find his running back.
Willis's pass complete to Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Miami.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 13-0.
Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
On 46-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 13-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jalen Wright now on the return. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. 13-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. as they are set to start the drive with first, Jonathan Bernard. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Second and long coming up. Willis to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing now on third and long. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough. And that's going to bring up fourth and long.
Brings up fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. To throw is Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So that'll bring up fourth down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, here's Hurts. Escaping to his left. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down, they need 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He gets free. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well set up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Willis. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To throw, here's Willis. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Willis now to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets them a 1st down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing, Willis. He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is third down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. 3rd and 9. Here's Willis. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That is over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The 16-yard line.
A handoff, it's Etienne heading left. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll run with Achane. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Hurts. That is caught right side by Lemon. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out left. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Flushed to his left. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up fourth down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And we just see week in and week out, these kicks almost just become like pedestrian. They're just ho-hum, what's another 50-yarder, 60-yarder? These guys are just incredible. And then you factor in the pressure, the moment of the game. These kickers, I don't think NFL kicking has ever been better.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-J. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percent.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. They can trot out the field goal unit to try to send this one to overtime. Now, 2nd and goal. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They